Love in the name of Christ is not only who we are, it's what we do. This is 15 years of ministry that's been investing in the community, and it's made up of hundreds and hundreds of people. It's not just the people here in our office. And I think that's, so many people say, you've done so much with so little. But when I show them the picture on my wall of the hundreds of people that have done different things, that's what I think of when I think of love in the name of Christ.
Most of all, just to be in an environment where, the Bible is translated into everyday activity. I mean, the stories and characters that we talk about, a lot of Joseph, a lot of what some of the most impactful words of Jesus Christ, and then a lot dealing with people in the Bible that had major roadblocks or failures. How to see how those failures are no different than the failures that we deal with today.
When we were doing benevolence at the beginning and just helping churches be better at doing benevolence and doing it in a coordinated effort, because multiple churches together can do so much more than just one church alone. And I tell everybody we kind of have this holy discontent. Our mission statement is to mobilize the church to transform lives and communities in the name of Christ. And we weren't transforming any lives by just paying bills. And so that's how we came across looking for the Jobs for Life program. And we could see so much potential in people that they didn't see in themselves. And so by investing in them week after week after week, we help them to see that potential.
I showed up for this class and I recruited one of my friends, and there's safety in numbers, I suppose. And so we come to class and didn't quite know what to expect, but we showed up. We all shared our stories. We kind of listened and got to know everybody in the class, and it was awesome. Everybody was super caring, and everybody had a different story, and everybody was broken. That was very apparent. And all the mentors were so supportive, and they made you feel like you mattered, which is what a lot of us needed, especially me, because I felt so alone, and I didn't know where my life was going. And so throughout the classes and the support and the networking and it really is about who you know and who they know, and them helping you find your voice or your passion.
That was something that really stood out to Sherry, was my connections and how could I be that connector for people, and who could I involve in this, and that's really what I looked at, was what could I give to Jobs for Life. And that's where my journey began, and it was just the stories, learning about the students, their hopes, their dreams, their passions, what they wanted to do, what they saw they could do. And I think it was seeing the potential in those students and what they didn't see in themselves, the brokenness, the challenges, where they were told no. And I felt this was an opportunity for me to uncover and unwrap the yes for them.
And having the love that she gave me just by conversation, and wanting to know how I was doing, how my life was doing, where I was going, if I needed work, it let me know that somebody cared. So that much changed my life. I believe, and we talked about Jobs for Life just walking through the door. And by the time we sat down, we were already talking about the class, we were already talking about here at the bookstore. And it was like, before my food even arrived, I had light inside of me. There was hope that, man, something is gonna get better.
So the confidence that I have now is in knowing that I am in a place that God put me in. He opened the door for me. He created this whole new Kathy, if you will, that overcame a lot of hurts, hang-ups and habits, if you will, to help me blossom into who he originally created me for.
And I seen this program called Jobs for Life on Facebook from a military mom, and I said, what do I have to lose? It's a free program. In fact, they're going to give me a gas card at the end of the program, so it's not taking away from us. And so I went to this Jobs for Life program, and that first night I remember walking in and saying, why am I here? I can't do this. I don't know how to write a resume. I don't know how to interview. And the first couple of nights were difficult because we had to identify roadblocks in our life. And I had a lot of roadblocks in my life. I have a GED. I don't have college education. I didn't work a lot, and a lot of self-esteem issues. And the one thing that was different about this program is it taught me my value and worth and who Jesus Christ says I am. And I had my wake-up call there that God created me with my passions and with my desires and my gifts and my talents to give back.
So, originally when this girl started this class, she said that she wanted to do, the only kind of experiences she has is she's done remodeling of homes, side work, not legitimately. She's done it, you know, under the table type of job is what I'm talking about. So originally she started Jobs for Life thinking I'm going to be like a construction worker that's geared towards the only experience that she's ever had. So we do the career assessment key, and she discovers that she has a lot of interest in forensics. So now it's changed. She wants to be a forensics investigator. So that's going to require her to go to school and things like that, invest in her. And so Sherry, she was able to network through Facebook. Gotta love Facebook, Kate. And somebody stepped up and said, oh yeah, I actually work in the forensics department. I can have you and her come in, and she can interview me. And so now they have, Sherry and her are going to this forensic investigator, and they get to go into the lab and all kinds of neat things. She's so excited about it. Like, it's gonna light, her fire has been lit. The passion's there.
After week, we help them to see that potential. And when they see it, that light goes on. And it's like this aha moment. The transformation of the lives isn't just the students. The mentors come in, and their lives are so changed because they invested in the life of somebody else. And we don't just invest in the lives of the students, we're investing in the lives of the mentors as they are there. And there's been mentors that lives have just turned around because of their involvement in the program. And they just keep coming back. A lot of mentors have done it more than one time.
The Jobs for Life program really does an excellent job of that. It kind of mingles in our everyday activities with the Word of God that gives each student the strength and the ability they need to move forward. To move from that one spot that they think they're in to the spot where God really wants them to be. And that is truly their purpose. That is truly their purpose.